Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a defining moment in every individual's life, a moment when you must choose yourself. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today, right now. This is the day when everything shifts. You see, the day you choose yourself, everything changes. The trajectory of your life, the path to your destiny, and the way you view the world all transform in that moment. Every single day we are faced with countless choices, big and small, significant and trivial. Some choices are automatic, others demand deep reflection and consideration. But there comes a pivotal moment in your life, a defining moment, when the choice you make will alter the course of your existence. This is the moment when you must choose yourself. Choosing yourself is not about being selfish or self-centered. It's about deciding to place your own needs, aspirations, and well-being at the forefront of your life. It's about understanding that you are the architect of your own future and that your destiny is not something to be left to chance or to the will of others. Too often we live our lives as if we are merely passengers, going wherever life takes us. We get caught up in the routine, in the expectations of others, or in the limitations that others place on us. But the truth is, you are not a passenger in your life. You are the driver. And when you choose yourself, you take control of your path and you begin to steer your life in the direction you desire. When you choose yourself, you are making a bold declaration that you matter. You are saying to the world, to your circumstances, and to those around you that your happiness, your growth, and your peace are non-negotiable. For too long, many of us have allowed external factors to dictate how we feel, how we behave, and how we live. We have allowed the opinions of others, the pressures of society, and the expectations placed upon us to shape our decisions. But none of these things should have the power to determine the course of your life. You are the only one who can decide what you want, what you need, and what you will tolerate. When you make the choice to prioritize your own well-being, everything in your life will begin to shift. Choosing yourself means recognizing that your needs and desires are just as important as those of others. It means not settling for a life that doesn't serve your true purpose or one that leaves you feeling unfulfilled. It's about acknowledging that you have the right to pursue your dreams, your passions, and your goals, no matter how big or small. Choosing yourself is the ultimate act of self-respect. It is you saying that you are worthy of happiness, success, and fulfillment. It is saying that you deserve to live a life of purpose, joy, and peace. When you choose yourself, you stop being a passive participant in your own life, and you start actively creating the reality you want to experience. When you choose yourself, you also embrace your inherent worth. Too often we wait for others to validate us, to tell us that we are enough, that we are worthy, and that we matter. But the truth is, you do not need anyone's permission to live your best life. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others or by how much you can achieve or give. It is intrinsic, built into who you are. When you choose yourself, you stop seeking external validation and you start recognizing your value from within. You realize that your greatness is not defined by what you've accomplished, but by who you are, by your spirit, your heart, and your potential. And once you accept your worth, you will never settle for anything less than the best for yourself. Choosing yourself also requires breaking free from the limitations that you or others have placed on you. There are many who will tell you what you can and cannot do. They will tell you what is realistic, what is achievable, and what is possible. But the truth is, only you know your true potential. When you choose yourself, you free yourself from these external limitations. You begin to believe that your potential is limitless, that you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. The moment you decide to stop living within the constraints of what others think is possible for you, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. The world is full of opportunities, but it is up to you to recognize them and to claim them. Choosing yourself also means choosing authenticity. So many of us live our lives trying to meet the expectations of others or to fit into molds that we think we should occupy. We wear masks to please others, to avoid judgment, or to be accepted, but the truth is you cannot live a fulfilled life until you live authentically, until you are true to who you really are. When you choose yourself, you choose to embrace your true self without apology. You stop pretending to be someone you're not, and you stop trying to conform to others' ideas of who you should be. The moment you decide to be authentic, you unleash a power within you that is unmatched. You become free, and in that freedom you begin to experience the full joy of living. Finally, choosing yourself is about recognizing that you are your greatest resource. Too often we look outside of ourselves for answers, for guidance, for validation, and for success. But everything you need is already within you. You have the talents, the skills, the creativity, and the resilience to achieve everything you desire. When you choose yourself, you tap into these internal resources and you begin to rely on your own strength and abilities. You stop waiting for someone to save you and you begin to save yourself. You are capable of far more than you realize. And when you choose yourself, you unlock that hidden potential. The day you choose yourself, everything will change. Your relationships will change, your work will change, and your entire outlook on life will shift. You will stop living for the approval of others and you will begin living for the fulfillment of your own dreams. You will stop making excuses and start taking action. When you choose yourself, you step into the life you were always meant to live, and you will realize that you have everything within you to create the future you desire. Choose yourself and watch as the world around you transforms. Choosing yourself begins with the powerful realization that your worth is not something to be earned or given by others. It is intrinsic, unshakable, and already within you. For far too long, many of us have allowed the world and those around us to define our value. We've placed our self-esteem in the hands of others, waiting for external validation, hoping that others will recognize our worth. But this is a trap. If you rely on others to define your value, you'll spend your life chasing after approval that may never come. And even if it does, it will be fleeting. True self-worth comes when you understand that your value is not conditional. It is not dependent on your successes, your appearance, or how others perceive you. Your worth is inherent in who you are as a person. It is the sum of your experiences, your unique gifts, your ability to love, and the impact you make on the world. This value is built into you from the very moment you were created. The truth is, you are worthy simply because you exist. When you acknowledge your worth, it changes everything. It shifts the way you see yourself, and more importantly, it shifts the way you allow others to see you. Once you truly understand that you are worthy, you stop settling for less than you deserve. You no longer tolerate relationships, situations, or environments that diminish you, drain you, or make you feel less than. You begin to demand more from yourself and from the world around you. You no longer look for validation in external things like status, achievements, or others' opinions, because you've already validated yourself. When you start recognizing your worth, you begin to realize that you don't need to seek approval from others to feel good about yourself. Your value is not tied to meeting the expectations or approval of anyone. When you stop waiting for external validation, you liberate yourself from the need to seek constant affirmation, and you begin to find confidence in your own abilities, decisions, and character. This liberation is crucial because it allows you to make choices based on what's best for you, not based on what others think or expect of you. A critical part of embracing your worth is learning to say no. No to things, situations, or people that drain you. No to compromises that undervalue your time, energy, or well-being. When you know your worth, you stop making excuses for people or situations that don't align with your value. You will no longer accept being treated poorly or being taken for granted. You will raise the standards of your life because you understand that you deserve the best. When you acknowledge your worth, you step into a space where you expect greatness in all areas of your life, because that is what you know you're worthy of. But embracing your worth doesn't mean becoming arrogant or self-centered. It means recognizing that you are deserving of the life you envision. It means letting go of the beliefs that have held you back, the limiting thoughts that tell you you're not good enough, not capable enough, or not deserving of success. When you acknowledge your worth, you quiet those negative voices and replace them with a deeper understanding of your potential. The moment you choose to recognize your inherent worth, you stop tolerating mediocrity and begin pursuing greatness. You demand more for yourself because you know you are worthy of it. You begin to invest in your own growth, prioritize your health, your peace, and your dreams. You choose the things that align with who you are, and you reject anything that doesn't honor your true self. So today, stop waiting for someone else to recognize your worth. You are enough as you are, right now. Your value is not up for negotiation. It is already written into your DNA. Embrace that truth, and from that place of self-awareness, step boldly into the life that you deserve. When you begin to acknowledge your worth, you stop waiting for permission to be great. You start living the greatness that has been inside you all along. Self-love is the key that unlocks the door to your full potential. It is the foundation upon which everything in your life is built. If you do not love yourself, you cannot give love to others, nor can you create the life you desire. So often we think of self-love as something secondary, something to be practiced once we have taken care of everyone else or once we've achieved everything we set out to do. But the truth is, self-love must come first. It is not selfish. It is necessary. Without it, nothing else will flourish. To choose yourself is to choose self-love. It is the recognition that you are worthy of care, compassion, and kindness, especially from yourself. When you practice self-love, you stop seeking validation from the outside world because you no longer need to prove your worth. You accept and cherish who you are, flaws and all. This love is not about perfection. It's about honoring yourself, your body, your mind, and your spirit. Self-love means treating yourself with the same respect, patience, and understanding that you would extend to a loved one. It means embracing your strengths and weaknesses, your triumphs and setbacks, and acknowledging that you are enough exactly as you are. Many people struggle with the idea of self-love because they've been conditioned to believe that it's selfish or that it takes away from the love they can give to others. But the truth is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you do not invest in your own well-being, you will quickly find yourself drained, disconnected, and unable to give to others in a meaningful way. Self-love is the fuel that keeps you going, the energy that allows you to be present and engaged with the world around you. Without it, you cannot show up as your best self in your relationships, in your work, or in your community. Self-love is not only the key to your personal growth, it is the key to your ability to make an impact in the world. Self-love also means setting boundaries, boundaries that protect your energy, your time, and your peace. When you love yourself, you understand that not everyone deserves access to your heart, your attention, or your time. You begin to recognize when situations or people are draining you and when it is necessary to say no. This does not mean being unkind or unwilling to help others. It means that you recognize your own limits and honor them. When you love yourself, you protect yourself from negativity, toxic relationships, and environments that hinder your growth. You create space for the things that nourish and uplift you. Self-love is the foundation for success too. Often we think success is about external achievements, how much money we make, how many accolades we receive, or how others perceive us. But the truth is, true success starts from within. When you love yourself, you believe that you are worthy of success. You stop doubting your abilities and you stop allowing fear and insecurities to hold you back. Self-love is the belief that you are capable, talented, and deserving of all the good things that come your way. When you invest in yourself, when you trust your abilities and honor your dreams, you open the door to success. Moreover, self-love fuels creativity. Creativity is not just about artistic expression. It is about innovation, problem solving, and finding new solutions in all areas of life. When you love yourself, you free yourself from the judgment and criticism that stifles creativity. You begin to trust yourself, to take risks, and to explore new possibilities. Self-love gives you the courage to step into the unknown, to make mistakes and to learn from them. It creates a safe space for you to experiment, grow, and discover your true potential. It is impossible to offer genuine love, creativity, or impact to others when you do not first offer these things to yourself. Just as a tree cannot bear fruit without strong roots, you cannot give your best to the world without first nurturing your own well-being. Self-love is the root of everything that you are and everything you will become. When you love yourself, you elevate your capacity to love others, to create, to contribute, and to lead. Remember, self-love is not a one-time event. It is a practice, a commitment, and a mindset that you must cultivate daily. It means being kind to yourself even on your worst days, accepting your imperfections, and showing up for yourself even when no one else does. It's the practice of nurturing your body with good food, moving your body in ways that feel good, filling your mind with positivity, and surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you. It's about setting aside time for rest, for play, and for the things that bring you joy. Self-love is the foundation for every breakthrough, every relationship, and every success in your life. When you choose yourself, you choose self-love. And in that choice, you create the space for everything else in your life to flourish. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is one of the most transformative actions you can take when you choose yourself. Throughout our lives, we are bombarded with messages, some overt, some subtle, that tell us what we can or cannot do. These messages come from the people around our society and sometimes even from within our own minds. They are rooted in fear, doubt, and the limiting experiences of others. And too often we allow these beliefs to shape our reality. We internalize them and they start dictating how we see ourselves, what we believe we can achieve, and what we think we are worthy of. But the truth is, your potential is not limited by these beliefs. In fact, the only limitations that exist are the ones that you allow to take root in your mind. When you choose yourself, you reject these false limiting ideas and embrace the infinite possibilities that lie before you. You stop seeing yourself as bound by the expectations of others or the constraints of your past, and you begin to recognize that your true potential is far greater than you've ever imagined. Limiting beliefs can come in many forms: the belief that you're not smart enough, talented enough, or capable enough; the idea that success is for others, not for you; the fear that you will fail or that it's too late for you to pursue your dreams. These beliefs are all built on fear: the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of the unknown. But when you choose yourself, you decide to break free from these fears. You stop giving them the power to control your thoughts, your decisions, and your life. To break free from limiting beliefs, you first need to identify them. This requires self-awareness. You must ask yourself, what beliefs do I hold about myself that are holding me back? What beliefs have I inherited from my family, society, or my experiences that no longer serve me? These beliefs are often deeply ingrained and may feel like truths, but they are not absolute. They are simply stories that you have been conditioned to believe. Once you identify these limiting beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. The process of breaking free begins with shifting your mindset. You must replace the old limiting beliefs with new empowering ones. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, start thinking, I am capable of figuring this out. Instead of thinking, I'm not good enough, start affirming, I have unique skills and talents that the world needs. Replace the belief that success is for others with the truth that success is available to anyone who is willing to work for it, including you. When you change your thoughts, you begin to change your life. Choosing to believe in your potential is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. When you choose yourself, you embrace the possibility that you can do things you've never done before, that you can reach heights you've never reached, and that you can achieve goals that once seemed impossible. You begin to understand that your past does not define your future, and the mistakes you've made do not determine your worth. You are not limited by what you have experienced or by the stories others have told you. You are only limited by the beliefs you allow to control you. As you start to embrace your true potential, you may feel fear rise up inside you, but fear is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that you are moving beyond your comfort zone. Growth always happens outside of comfort, and choosing to break free from limiting beliefs requires courage. You will face doubts, you will encounter obstacles, and you may stumble along the way, but each challenge is an opportunity to reinforce your belief in yourself. Each step forward is proof that you are capable of overcoming what once seemed insurmountable. Remember, belief is a powerful force. When you choose to believe in your own capabilities, you unlock doors that were once closed. When you believe in your potential, you naturally begin to take action toward your goals. Your mindset shifts from one of scarcity to one of abundance. You no longer see opportunities as out of reach. You see them as steps you can take, one after the other. As you replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, you begin to attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with your new way of thinking. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is also about embracing the truth that you are worthy of success. Not because of what you've done or haven't done, but simply because you are. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone who is willing to step into their power, to take risks, and to believe in their potential. The moment you choose to believe that success is for you, everything changes. You stop waiting for permission and you begin to create your own path. When you embrace your true potential, you begin to realize that you are far more capable than you ever imagined. You begin to see yourself not as a victim of circumstances, but as a creator of your own reality. Your dreams are no longer distant fantasies. They are goals that you are actively working toward. The future that once seemed uncertain becomes full of possibility, and the obstacles you face are no longer barriers, they are stepping stones to your success. Breaking free from limiting beliefs is not just about achieving external success. It's about reclaiming your personal power and creating the life you deserve. It's about stepping into the fullness of who you are and embracing everything that you are capable of. When you choose yourself, you reject the limitations that others and the world have placed on you, and you begin to live a life that reflects your true potential. So today, make the decision to break free from the limiting beliefs that have held you back. Choose to believe in yourself and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The courage to be authentic is one of the most powerful choices you can make when you decide to choose yourself. For so long, many of us wear masks, hiding behind facades that we think will make us more acceptable, more loved, or more successful. We modify our personalities, alter our behavior, and hide our true desires in an attempt to fit into the world around us. But the truth is, authenticity is the key to living a fulfilled, successful, and free life. When you decide to choose yourself, you choose to embrace your true self, to stop pretending, and to live with integrity. Authenticity is not about perfection. It is about being real, being honest with yourself, and living in alignment with who you truly are. So often we fall into the trap of thinking we must be someone else to succeed or to be accepted. We compare ourselves to others, believing we must meet certain standards or follow a certain path to be considered worthy. But the moment you choose to be authentic, you reject these artificial standards and embrace who you really are, flaws, quirks, and all. Authenticity requires courage because it means showing up in the world as you are, without apology, without fear of judgment, and without the need to please everyone around you. It means letting go of the need for external validation and choosing to stand firmly in your truth. This takes immense courage because society often rewards conformity over individuality. We are taught to follow the crowd, to fit in, and to hide what makes us unique. But the reality is, the more you try to fit into someone else's mold, the further you get from your own happiness and success. When you are authentic, you align with your true purpose and desires. No longer will you compromise your values, your dreams, or your essence to please others. You stop saying yes when you mean no, and you stop silencing your voice for fear of rocking the boat. Authenticity is freedom. It is the freedom to be exactly who you are without fear of rejection or criticism. It's the liberation that comes from knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that you do not need to become someone else to be loved, valued, or successful. Authenticity is also the foundation for attracting the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances into your life. When you align with your true self, you begin to attract things that are meant for you. Things that resonate with your values, your passions, and your purpose. You stop wasting time chasing after things that don't align with who you are. The moment you embrace authenticity, the universe begins to respond to you with opportunities that match your true vibration. People who appreciate and value you for who you really are will be drawn into your life. The right partnerships, the right career opportunities, and the right relationships will manifest because you are no longer hiding behind a mask. You are letting the world see the real you, and that is what creates real connections and opportunities. In contrast, when you wear a mask or try to be someone you're not, you attract situations and people that do not align with your true self. You may find temporary success or acceptance, but it will never feel truly fulfilling because it is not built on your authenticity. The truth is, when you hide your true self, you're also hiding your power. The things that make you unique, that make you special, are the very qualities that the world needs. But if you are constantly trying to fit in, you are denying yourself the opportunity to live fully and to make the impact you are destined to make. Choosing to be authentic also means giving yourself permission to evolve. Authenticity is not about staying the same. It is about growing into the person you are meant to be without shame or guilt. It is about accepting the journey of becoming, even if that means changing your mind, pursuing new passions, or evolving into a new version of yourself. The key is to stay true to your evolving self. Authenticity doesn't mean you have to be fixed or perfect. It simply means that you are always being true to who you are in the present moment, wherever you are on your journey. When you choose to be authentic, you set yourself free from the fear of judgment. You stop worrying about how others perceive you because you understand that their opinions are none of your business. The opinions of others, their judgments, their expectations, they no longer hold power over you. You begin to realize that the most important opinion is your own, and when you live in alignment with your truth, that is all that matters. Authenticity is not always easy. It takes practice, self-reflection, and a willingness to face the discomfort of being different or standing out. But when you make the courageous decision to be authentic, everything begins to change. You begin to feel at peace with yourself, and this inner peace radiates outward. Your work becomes more fulfilling, and your life begins to flow with ease and purpose. So, the day you choose yourself is the day you decide to be authentic. It is the day you let go of the false masks and start living as the person you were always meant to be. When you embrace your true self, the world begins to respond to you in ways that align with your authenticity. You will attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right success. And in that authenticity, you will find the freedom and fulfillment you have been searching for all along. When you choose yourself, one of the most profound realizations you come to is that you are your greatest resource. Too often we search outward for the answers, looking for external validation, success, and happiness in people, circumstances, or material possessions. We believe that if we can just attain that promotion, meet the right person, or acquire the right things, we will finally feel complete. But the truth is, everything you need to create the life you've always dreamed of is already within you. Choosing yourself means recognizing that your power lies not in what you can get from others, but in what you already possess within. You carry with you an incredible set of tools: your skills, your resilience, your creativity, your intelligence, and your heart. These are the resources that will carry you through every challenge and help you build the life you envision. When you recognize and tap into these inner resources, you begin to shift from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. You stop looking outside of yourself for answers and start realizing that the strength to create, to innovate, and to succeed is already inside of you. Your skills and talents are more than just your job qualifications or what you have learned in school. They are the unique gifts that you bring to the world. The experiences you've had, the knowledge you've gained, and the wisdom you've acquired all come together to form the toolkit you need to thrive. When you choose yourself, you stop underestimating your abilities. Instead of doubting whether you are capable, you start trusting that you already have what it takes to navigate whatever comes your way. Your resilience is another incredible resource. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but your ability to bounce back, to keep going despite difficulties, is one of your greatest strengths. Resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about using the obstacles you encounter to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. When you choose yourself, you recognize that every setback is not the end. It's a stepping stone toward your future. Your resilience enables you to face adversity with confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to overcome it. Creativity is also an essential resource that resides within you. Creativity is not just about making art. It's about problem solving, innovating, and finding new ways to approach life's challenges. Every person has the ability to be creative, whether in their career, their relationships, or their personal growth. When you choose yourself, you allow your creativity to flow freely. You stop second-guessing your ideas and start trusting your intuition. Whether you're navigating a difficult situation or pursuing a dream, your creativity will provide you with the insights and solutions you need. When you believe that you are your greatest resource, you unlock a wellspring of creativity that will propel you forward. Choosing yourself also means recognizing that your value is not contingent on the approval or validation of others. The external world can provide temporary recognition or success, but it cannot define your worth. When you stop seeking external validation and start looking within, You begin to create your own definition of success. Success is not measured by how others see you. It is defined by how you see yourself and the choices you make to honor your inner power and potential. When you rely on yourself, you free yourself from the need to depend on external forces to feel happy, secure, or validated. You realize that your happiness, your peace, and your success do not come from other people's opinions or circumstances. They come from your own inner strength, your ability to persevere, and your commitment to your own growth and development. This shift in mindset is a powerful one. You are no longer waiting for something outside of you to change or fall into place before you can move forward. Instead, you begin to see that the power to create change is within your hands. Whether you want to improve your career, build meaningful relationships, or transform your health, you have the resources within you to make it happen. Your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs are the tools that will carve your path to success. Choosing yourself means taking responsibility for your life and your future. It's about taking ownership of your potential and believing that you have everything you need to manifest the life you desire. When you stop searching for external sources of validation and start trusting yourself, you step into your true power. You begin to move with purpose, confidence, and clarity because you know that you are your greatest resource. Every time you face a challenge, instead of looking outward for solutions, you turn inward and ask yourself, what do I already have within me that can help me overcome this? The answer is always there. Whether it's your ability to stay calm, your creative thinking, your problem-solving skills, or your determination to keep going, the more you choose to rely on your own inner resources, the more powerful and capable you become. In the end, the greatest tool for success and fulfillment is not found in the world around you. It is found in the depth of who you are. When you choose yourself, you choose to trust in the immense potential you already carry. You choose to embrace your strengths, your resilience, and your creativity. And in doing so, you unlock the life you've always dreamed of, one that is built on your own resources, your own power, and your own belief in your limitless potential. As I stand before you today, I want to leave you with this powerful truth. The day you choose yourself is the day your life begins to transform. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your limitations, or the circumstances that have held you back. You are the architect of your own destiny, and the blueprint for your future lies within you. When you make the conscious decision to choose yourself, you reclaim your power. You stop allowing others or the world to dictate your worth, your happiness, or your success. You realize that your life is your own, and it is up to you to design it in a way that reflects your true potential. You are worthy. You are capable. You are enough. The world will try to convince you otherwise, but when you align yourself with your true essence, when you embrace your inherent value, you will begin to attract everything that belongs to you. You will step into a new level of freedom, creativity, and success because you are your greatest resource. Everything you need to live the life you've always dreamed of is already within you. Remember this: authenticity is your strength, and the courage to be authentic is the courage to be free. No longer will you hide behind masks, nor will you settle for less than you deserve. The world needs the real you, and the moment you decide to show up fully in all your glory, that is the moment everything begins to shift. So, I urge you today, choose yourself. Choose to step into the fullness of who you are. Believe in your own potential. Trust in the resources within you. And know that you are capable of achieving greatness. When you make that choice, your life will never be the same again. The moment you choose yourself is the moment everything begins to change. And the world will be forever transformed by the unique contribution that only you can give.